Welcome, Scott here, hope you're well. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to talk to your audience. We're marketers. We're marketing our products or services to an audience. So how do we relay our message? How do we treat our audience? And one of the key things you have to remember, humans are inherently very selfish. When they're reading emails, when they're reading marketing material, when they're looking at product information, all that stuff, they're always thinking about themselves, always thinking, how is this going to help me? What am I going to get from it? So always keep that in mind. If you're writing emails, then it's the same thing applies. Remember that, yes, you might want to tell your story, but always in a way that's going to benefit your audience. Not just, I did this, therefore they're going to think, yeah, you're great. How does that affect me? How does that help me? So always put yourself in the shoes of your audience. Remember, one person at a time, although you might be talking to 100 or 1,000 people in one email, always remember that you're effectively talking to one person, because one person is reading that email, one person at a time. So always put yourself in their shoes and think how you can help your audience, that person, with your message. So that when they read it, they understand, oh yes, that's interesting. Okay, Scott did this, but this is how it can help me in my life. So always remember to keep that in mind. What I do when I do an email, specifically emails, I tend to go into a story and I end up having to reread it again from their perspective, from the audience perspective. So I end up having to, I often put I's and we's in there, and I have to change those or modify it so that it's about them. So it's you and you and your, how it can affect or help them with their problem, your solution to their problem, or any information you're sharing with them. And it also applies to blogs as well. Any kind of marketing material, always think about it from their perspective, because they're reading it from their perspective. They don't really care about you. They care about how your product or service or your email or whatever information you're giving them, how it affects them, how it can help them. Always keep that in mind. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video.